Welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. We are three runners talking to our friends, sharing stories about running, training, life, and asking the essential question, where's the finish? WTF.
Happy birthday. I don't know the song.
I don't know the song either. He sung it really nice. I know the regular old.
Okay, do
Ready?
it.
All right.
Happy birthday.
I wasn't ready.
Oh,
I was asking if you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
okay.
All right, ready? On three. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday.
From all of us to you.
Happy
birthday
from the Where's the Finish the podcast crew.
Yay.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Where's the Finish podcast?
Where's the
Let's
finish?
go.
Oh my God, it's a year.
One whole year.
Yeah,
the
so
crap?
we've been doing this for a year now. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Shebe.
Special
And-
anniversary show.
So our very first episode was called Talking About Ourselves and the Skunk Ape.
Revenge. Skunk
Ape Revenge.
60K.
So this last Saturday was the Skunk Apes Revenge.
Yeah.
And since that time, last year we were all running it.
Yeah.
This year
We were all.
Nobody ran it.
we did not run it.
We were running it in a different way. We were running the show.
We were, yeah. So since last year, gosh, things have changed so much for all of us.
So much.
Wow.
So much in a year.
I mean, the things have progressed. I mean, I say this all the time. I probably say this all the time because I mean it when I say it. I'm just amazed that people will tune in every week to listen to me talk. I mean,
Yeah.
our shenanigans.
I want to thank everybody who told me both before the race and as I was working the aid station at the Burm aid station. Like so many people said, congratulations on Badwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Congratulations on Badwater.
Hey,
Holy
congratulations on Badwater.
holy beans. Thank you guys so much.
I mean, it's hard
Those-
enough just to get in, let alone even try to run it.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
that's
a years
worth
long
congratulations.
That's a years long process to even apply.
Yeah. More than a year. Multi-year.
Yes, a years long process.
A year's long. That's 1 year.
Years. A years long process.
Where are we putting the apostrophe?
No apostrophe.
A
years.
A years long process.
All right, go ahead. Continue.
It's multiple years process.
That's what I
It's
said.
at least 5 years.
Yeah, because
At least
least
7.
oh my goodness, at least 7. I mean, all the little things that we've come up with. The
So
damn it,
many.
the damn it Joes,
Damn it
the
Joes.
left 7, the let's goes.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe.
That's who we're rocking right now. Next is
I love
probably
it.
going to be Mike Martinez. But
That'd be a fun one.
Again, I just thanks for everyone for listening to us. I don't know why you still listen to us or why you like us, but they do.
We like you.
and we like you. We like you more than you like us. I'm sure.
we like giving you hugs when we see you.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I love it. Come say hello.
I got to give so many hugs to like this last weekend. It was amazing.
Yeah, I was waiting for someone to come sit on my lap.
No. Nobody.
Come on, Joe.
Come on, Joe.
It was open invitation. Jeez.
You know, some things I really enjoyed about this last weekend, Skunk Ape, was the aid station coffee from young Joe Miller.
Oh
Young
yeah.
Joe Miller
Man,
with that
that-
aid station coffee.
That coffee was on point. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how he roasted it, but it was good.
Yeah, he just actually put it on Etsy today,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
you can now buy coffee directly from him.
Yep.
And he's support him because it's he's starting a little business.
Yep. Local guy, local runner, doing local fun things.
So we do have a couple of bags of it. They're the beans.
Yeah.
So I will be grinding the beans, and at Painted Horse and Swan Song, I will have some there for people.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. I mean, even after he had put away all of his stuff, I started firing up my jet boil and making some French
Yeah.
press
Oh,
with
that
it.
was delicious. I needed it.
I didn't even know I needed it until I needed it.
That's right.
And apparently everyone else did. I made it end up like 5 or 6 batches.
Well, I had some in the morning. I had some in the afternoon because I had poured some cold brew into my mug. Then in the evening.
He made like 1.5 gallons of that cold brew.
the
was good.
cold
Yeah.
brew was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. So, this weekend, I guess we can talk about that. So the Skunk Ape's Revenge, been going on with us, what, 4th year?
I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 4th year for the Skunk Ape's Revenge. So I was planning originally to be running across Florida this weekend. So
Yeah.
I had the weekend, I had a 4-day weekend, had it off. So I asked Joe if he needed some help marking the course. So I went down Friday morning early and went with Joe and his dad. And we spent the day out there. And we actually was able to knock, I think, the time that usually takes them to mark the course about in half. I mean, there was twice as many people. So we was able to really knock it out. And it was a fun time. So I camped out down there, and younger Joe Miller came down and about 10:30 at night and piled up into the tent with me and shared a tent with me.
Nice.
So
Did you scratch his back too with your beard?
I did not. We didn't snuggle.
Okay.
He crawled on the ground. I was on my little air mattress.
Oh, that's good.
Didn't have the Taj Mahal. I didn't feel like hauling the camper out there. It was just too much to hook it up and drag it down there. So it was nice tent camping, though. I could hear the owls all night and the coyotes. And there was some kind of weird, I don't know if it was fox or something making some weird.
It was a skunk ape.
Yeah, it might have been. I don't know. It was it was weird. I don't know what the fox
What
says.
does the fox say?
And then Joe woke up at like 4:30 in the morning to go brew everyone coffee.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it was really good coffee.
It was. It really
Yeah,
was.
so I got some ground up at my house too, ready to go into the pot.
No, I've only got the beans. I just need to get my grinder out because, whew,
Yeah,
I have those sitting on my counter,
and you
every
can
time I
smell them.
walk by,
Yeah,
oh,
so strong.
so
I had that bag in my truck, and I didn't unpack.
Yeah.
Saturday night when I got home, I just
I
left
did
everything.
not either.
I just left everything in the truck, went to bed, and I came out the next morning and got everything out. And today, the coffee has been out of there for a day, and it still smells like fresh ground coffee beans. It smells so good. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, go buy some aid
Aid
station.
Station coffee.
I'll put a link in the show notes.
Yes, we will. Yep.
So what'd you guys do for the race this weekend?
Well,
I asked Kevin, "Hey, what time does the race start?"
okay. So in my defense, every year the races started at 7 a.m.
It does, yes.
Yes. This year it started at 8 a.m.
Yes. And Joe was so happy to have an extra hour of sleep to
Yes.
prepare.
Yeah. However, when we got there at 6:35 and no one is there, I go, "Oh no, I don't know why I got the time wrong."
I was like, "Why are there no people in front of us and no people behind us?" And when we got to the gate, it's like there's nobody in the parking lot, even though we
30
were
minutes
running
out.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But it was great because we got to like chill.
Yeah, it was good.
I appreciated the extra rest myself, you know. So I didn't get out of bed until like 6 o'clock and head down there.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah.
I think we woke up at,
I don't even 4.
no, we were running late. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
woke up at
Like
4:40,
Yeah.
Well, interesting.
freaking out.
Interesting thing, true story. So after we get through marking the course, Joe Fuller's dad, Bill, took us all to dinner. We went to Dade City Brewery.
Oh, nice. Is that a
And
cool place?
That was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Good food. So we're sitting there, and they have like the roll-up doors open, and there's some kids playing outside in this like little AstroTurf area outside they have for like being bag toss and all, little things that they do at breweries. And the kids are out there playing around, and we hear firecrackers, and the kids are like dancing around, and like they're laughing, and you go pap, and then I heard pap 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 pap. Y'all, that came in a little bit later. It wasn't firecrackers. There was a drive-by shooting in front of the building.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah, they closed up the doors and everything and brought everyone inside. And a few seconds later, we hear a cop going, woo, flying by. But these yahoos were driving down the little strip there down Dade City, and they were shooting at each other's vehicles.
Okay, but here's the thing. When you hear a pap, 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 that doesn't sound like a drive-by shooting.
No, it was
Because-
they were in their vehicles. They weren't shooting at buildings. They were shooting at each other in vehicles.
However, so like I had a drive-by shooting happen on the next block over from my house, and it like I'd never heard gunshots before ever.
I've heard a lot of them.
Oh, yeah,
I
me too.
had no, I had
I've
never
done
heard
quite
that
a few myself.
until like maybe 3-4 years ago,
Okay.
and it sounded very mechanical, and I didn't realize it was going to sound that mechanical and that
Well, the thing is
machinery.
they were
I guess?
shooting at each other at the same time, so it like made the sound double up. You know, it wasn't like a mechanical pow pow pow
And
pow.
the stationary movement is different than a movement in motion. And
Yeah.
obviously, the sound carries and travels differently when the sound is actually moving.
Yeah.
There's physics
But-
behind this. I
Yeah.
can guarantee you.
The person that shot behind at my drug dealer neighbor's house, they were also moving at the same time.
But the house wasn't moving. You were
But
stationary.
it was 3 a.m. and it was horrific.
So apparently, Joe and all they went home, and cops were zooming around the neighborhood, up and down the streets all night long, looking for these people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oof. So Dade City, don't go
Man,
there.
I guess. My God, Dade City.
Probably some drunken yee boys in their lean
Do better.
trucks, you know.
Do better, Dade City.
It's Yee boys, I'm sure.
Yeah. But that was an interesting experience. Several interesting experiences out there this weekend, like the helicopter.
Oh, yeah. Coast Guard.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
So there was.
Okay, so
they
to
were-
preface this,
Yeah.
the Skunk Apes Revenge has a 60K, a 30K, and a 30K ruck.
Mm-hmm.
And so with the ruck, you have the entire Go Ruck crew, which
Yeah, there's
I
a
believe
bunch.
the Orlando Sanford is a very big ruck crew.
Yep.
And they also bring in a lot of like ex-military,
A lot of current military.
current military. Okay, yeah. So I have no idea.
Yeah. So there were at least, I'm guessing from the patches that I saw on the rucks, I would say at least 8 to 10 current Coast Guard members.
And apparently, the Coast Guard whooped the Army folks out there with
They
their
did, yeah.
performance.
And Nick Urena,
Yeah.
Nick came out
he
to the
was
aid
at our
station.
aid station with his young child.
Yep, JJ, good kid.
And he was such a good kid.
he
Yeah.
was.
I did not even notice him there.
Wow, look at you liking a kid.
That's wild. It's crazy.
I did
I
not
know.
have to pay attention to him. I did not hear him. A+ child.
Well, Nick had said that because Nick is a retired chief petty. I don't know if it's a master chief, senior chief, but he was a chief petty officer
Yep.
in the Coast Guard.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, he had made some arrangements too. I don't know if he called them or some other people might, but because one of the runners was saying they was with one of the ruckers.
Correct.
They were like behind him, and he was on his cell
He was on
phone,
his cell phone
talking
to the
helicopter.
the pilot.
yeah.
Yeah, and they were just doing drive-bys in their helicopter. They were not shooting out of it though.
No, they were
That's
not.
a different kind of drive-by.
No,
But it was really cool. Of like,
Yeah, it was cool.
there was like,
fun.
I think at one point you're like, whoa, they're flying so low. And
Really
yes.
low.
yeah, they were moving the trees.
They sure
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
so
cool.
a
That was
Coast Guard
pretty nice.
helicopter hanging out.
But the ruck was a really interesting part. I mean, last year it was cool that he added it, but this year it really grew. I mean, I think a third or more of the people that were
There
out
were
there.
yeah.
more ruckers than 60Kers.
There were.
Oh yeah, and
by a lot.
yeah, it was just really cool. Matter of fact, one of the guys there was trying to talk me into rucking. He said, "You said you're built for it. You really need to start rucking with us." And,
I think I might, if I do it again, I might ruck it actually.
yeah. Well, our friend Audrey Zanata.
Yeah.
So they were making fun of her on the Pacer. Well, they weren't making fun. They were making fun of the ruckers. They said something about Mother Rucker, and Joe's like, "No, actually, we do have a Mother Rucker."
Yeah.
And so Audrey Zanata got a baby carrier.
Yeah.
And put her toddler, she's like 3 or 4 years old,
Yeah, at least.
in this carrier and did an entire 30K with a baby on her back.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
well over 40 pounds.
So
Oh, yeah.
shout out to not just Audrey, but also Zaya.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I think Zaya fell asleep during the berm.
During the berm. Yeah, she was tired of seeing the berm. Took a little nap.
Every time I
So
saw
it was really cool because Audrey had Zaya in the carrier.
Yep.
But also, like, you got to think, Zaya had to have snacks. Zaya had to be entertained.
Yep.
Zaya needed to stretch out her feet.
Yep.
Yep.
Because
And go to
Audrey
the
had-
bathroom. I mean,
and
just
go
like
to the
everybody
bathroom.
else.
Yeah. And so Zaya had little, I guess, stirrups that were good for her feet.
Yep.
Yeah, she could
Like
put her feet in there and
to
like kind of push off.
Push
on
off.
it.
Yeah. So make sure like she also stayed.
She had quite the setup, that's for sure.
Yeah, and it was so funny. She was just smiling ear to ear every time. She enjoyed the attention.
Oh
And she
no!
had-
I only saw Zaya when she was like sleepy and groggy.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Every time I saw her, she was smiling. I mean, she's kind of a shy kid, you
She
know.
is,
and she's
So cute.
I mean, I'm sure she's a hot mess for her mom, but for us, she's usually a pretty reserved child. And to see her just interacting with all those people out there, just smiling and having a good time, it was fun.
Well, she's going to be a very strong, independent young lady.
Oh my gosh. Everything I associate Zaya with is her holding worms, holding lizards,
Frogs.
holding
Yeah.
frogs.
All of the things.
She finds all the things outside. She is an outdoor cat.
Well, Audrey's obviously raising a running partner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
So she'll have a friend out there in the trail in a couple years.
Real soon. Real soon.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
But the whole thing was just a really great event. I mean, I always have fun at the Skunk Ape events. This is the first year that I didn't run one of them. This is the first year I volunteered.
You were working the entire finish line. How many times did you go to all the aid stations?
Oh, several, 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
probably.
you drove around to all the aid stations. We saw you at least like 3 times.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I love helping Joe out, and what I did with the Skunk Ape 100 last year, I had the free time, and so let's go do it. So I got to go out there to help mark the course, which I still got to see the course. I got to see it before everyone else went out there and knew what it was going to look like. Mm-hmm. The course was much improved this year.
Every single person I talked to. So Kevin and I were at the berm aid station. Every person we talked to said the berm was amazing. The section before that, horrible.
So the ridge is what they call that. That's a sand ridge, like an old sand dunes area. And now, granted, when I did it, it's beautiful right now. Because what happened was they just did a prescribed burn through there.
Yeah.
And
It was still burning.
and it was still smoldering some. Yeah. And but
And here's the thing I will say, like, this is not the first Florida Trail race that's had smoldering things.
No, not at all.
yeah.
Like when I did, I want to say, I don't know if it was long play or sweat, swat, and swear, but I've done races where they're still smoldering. And that's like a kind of thing through Florida you just have to get used to.
It's so pretty though when it does it.
Yeah, it's
like
cool.
like you get an opportunity to see that. If you go and get to run or hike through an area where it's been freshly burned, it's a really neat experience. And so it burns down all that low lying brush and all the palmettos, and so the views were really opened up. So you could just see the rolling hills. It wasn't like you could just see to a hill or down. You could actually see the rolling hills. Now, granted, it also made it for very hot
They
exposure.
hated
Hot
the
exposure.
rolling hills.
Hot. It's not easy to run through that anyhow. And even when I was out marking it, that's the Florida Trail. There are not supposed to be any horses on it, but that's a highly trafficked equine park. That area, or park, that forest, green swamp has got a lot of horse trails there. So there was been a lot of horse
traffic through there.
Now, granted, I don't know, because it's hard to say whether they were just using it when they shouldn't have been, or there was a lot of trees that had been recently cut. So they might have been using their horses to pack in supplies to
Horse
maintain
people
trails
gonna
too.
horse people.
Yeah, all the horse people.
So
Centaur's gonna centaur.
You'd asked her.
Centaurs, horse people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. So you'd ask what we did Saturday. So Shay and I ran the berm aid station.
Yeah.
So we got up pretty early to go do all this, and she's like, oh, we should do a theme.
Okay,
So-
this is Wednesday.
This was Wednesday.
Actually, like a couple weeks before, Joe Fuller had messaged saying like, hey, if you guys want to do a theme, I have some money to put towards it. And I'm like, I didn't think of anything. But Wednesday before the race on Saturday,
Yeah.
I said, hey, we should do a pirate theme.
Little mini Gasparilla going on out there.
Little
in the woods.
mini Gasparilla.
Yeah. So Shay went and got some pirate decorations.
I went on Marketplace. I went to the fanciest house I've ever been to in Marion County, and I got some great decorations.
Yeah, we had
I borrowed
a
a
fun
costume
time.
from Susan.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace had my back.
And believe it or not, that costume was actually pretty comfy.
Yeah.
So I was dressed up as a pirate. Shay was dressed up as a pirate. Emily Merriling, she was out there as a pirate as well.
Yeah, Emily, we just messaged her like, hey,
Let's be a pirate.
we're gonna do pirates, and she's like, yes, I just need help with a bandana. That's it. And she already had the pirate pants. Perfect.
This is my third time being involved with this specific event, and every year the aid stations at the berm has been put at a different spot.
Yeah.
Last year
Yes.
it was across the street. The year before that it was at the Y, and then we did it this year across where we did it the year before. And I think that this is the best setup that we had like from a cohesion of setup was
Well, they
really
get to the aid station right before they go into the trail versus
did, yeah.
standing
Yeah.
there in the trail
In the
at
trail,
it. Yeah.
correct.
Well, so it's been like a couple different ways. With the way we had it, I love it because
Yeah, it
they
was
get
great.
food one side, drinks one side.
Yeah, we
Well-
could separate people a little bit so they're not all congregated.
I really like the pirate music.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I heard the Irish shanty thing going on when I
Yes.
came up, and yeah.
I have a thing of like when Susan and I did the what was like the Beach Boys kind of like summertime.
Oh,
thing.
you're half naked one.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
okay.
the what it was the Wild Boar.
the night run.
The last 2 years of the Wild Boar, we've
Yeah.
done kind of like a summerish theme. And so then
Yeah, last year everyone
the
got laid.
We all got laid last year.
Everybody got laid.
Yeah, I was in a donut.
Yeah.
When we did the night run, the Skunk Ape night run, we did the Barbie themed aid station.
Yeah.
And I did a playlist. So all I know is I just love doing playlists for aid stations, and I listened to so many pirate songs.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah,
Well-
we had an amazing time doing that. But, I do want to give a couple little shout outs here. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about the pod or not, but you remember when Fred Soley was running the ACFL?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So I'm out there at Santos and I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for their crew to arrive as I'm watching his blue dot. And I'm like, okay. So I see this person pull in and, I'm kind of like, okay, this is possibly the crew because like in the back of the SUV, they had like a camp stove and like totes and like all kinds of fuel. And I see like clothes, again, not trying to like creep on people or anything. It was
Also,
like,
trucker hat.
yeah, trucker hat. Yep, like the whole 9 yards. I was like, this person is probably part of the crew, so I'm gonna go out and
They
introduce
look the
myself.
ultra part.
They did. Yep, absolutely. So I was like, okay. I went up to him like, hey, are you part of so and so's crew? I'm out here for the ACFL. Just want to introduce myself. And she's like, no, but tell me more. I am interested. so come to find out, her name was Aiden, and she lived in Tennessee, and she was coming to run some trails on her way up from South Florida, going back towards Tennessee. So, we chit-chatted a little bit. So she hung out and wanted to see these people coming in from ACFL. So ironically enough, she had ran the Skunk Ape 60K. She came back down to run the Skunk 60K on Saturday.
So yeah, her name is Aiden St. Charles.
Yep. And she got first place female.
Oh yeah, matter of fact,
Second
Joe
place
talked about her,
overall.
and Joe said that she was going to place really well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I had met her weeks before during the ACFL. Had no idea, just in a whim, just having a conversation.
Another person we've met out on the Greenway.
Yeah.
Just a random runner.
Just random runner.
Came out and ran also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had a beard.
Oh, yeah. Jack.
Jack.
Yeah.
So here's this fun thing. He will never listen to it.
No, he won't.
100%.
He won't hear us.
He is not on social media.
No.
So there is this is so great. So like years and years ago, and like I'll tell a little funny thing.
Let's hear it.
So years and years ago, like I started seeing this guy with this giant beard.
His name's not Joe.
Yeah, not
His
Joe.
name's not Joe. No. I saw him like on the trails. He was running, and then at one point I was doing a run out at the Marshall Swamp Trailhead, and I saw him with his wife and a baby and a little one of those things that Audrey had.
It's called a baby carrier.
Baby carrier.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what we'll call
And
it.
so then like I noticed he was on Strava and his name was Jack. And so of course, like I was like, okay, let me follow him on Strava. He does all sorts of things. He's been running just like random ultras
But like all the time.
on our Florida trails.
Yeah, he's out there with his
Constantly.
dog.
By himself. Like he doesn't
His
run with
dog
anybody.
Muffin,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Muffin is a
Sweet
very
dog.
good ultra runner.
Very good dog.
So we see him on the trails and we say, hi, Jack. And he says hi to us. He doesn't know us.
he's a pretty solemn guy. He's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
He doesn't get involved in the community really much, but he's just out there doing his own thing by himself.
There was a
running
time
his
at
own
like
stuff.
49th Avenue, I mentioned some of the trail races. I
Yeah.
don't know if that ever took or if he just.
Who knows?
I don't know.
So, and then like the morning of, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Jack. I was like, I know that guy.
Yeah, and this is his first time ever running a race. This
Yeah.
is
No,
his
I
first-
think it was his second.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, let me double check.
Shay's gonna
but-
double
He
check.
just,
Fact check.
enjoys running on the trails.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried talking him in because he actually hung out at our aid station and sat down for a little bit. I tried talking him
Both
into doing
times. It was great.
The,
So he did the Croom Zoom 50K
Okay.
back at the very beginning of January.
Nice. I tried talking him into doing the Skunk Ape 50 mile because that's home trail. He's like, "Oh, I'm not ready for that." But I
He
also
is.
did tell him that, like on his second loop, and going into the berm, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm pretty well spent." So, but kudos to him for coming out and hanging out with us and getting branching out and doing something that he normally
And
wouldn't do.
the fun
So,
part was he's like, there's a list of names.
Yes.
Because so we follow him on Strava.
Yes.
And we give him kudos
Yep.
when he does his runs. And so he knows there's a list of names of people
that he
local.
sees all the time. Like he sees us every time he's out running. We're out there,
Yeah.
so he kind of knows. You know how it is, Joe.
Yeah.
Like he just knows who we are. But he's like, I don't know who you are. He's like, I cannot remember your name to save
Yeah.
my life.
So it was super cool of this is a person who runs our trails all the
Yeah.
time. So now we got to kind of convince him to do Skunk Ape 50.
Yeah, we're gonna keep pestering him into doing this.
Another fun one was to watch Laura Trevino.
Oh gosh, Laura, she did so
Laura!
good.
Yeah, she was our 60K DFL.
You know, I
DFL.
want to say something about her right now, and I know she's going to listen to this. She is one of the toughest people I've ever met.
She is.
She really is, because she did not quit. She did not stop.
She didn't complain.
She didn't complain. Like
No,
her
considering
feet were
what
fucked.
her
Like
feet looked like.
were
Some of the worst maceration I have seen yet, and I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
They were bad.
So Aubrey's feet, really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Laura's feet on par with that.
At least,
Yeah.
if not worse.
yeah.
But I'll say, like, she left it all out there.
She
I'm
sure did.
So proud of her.
And she's ready, I think, to move to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, she signed up for the 50 mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll get a 50 mile.
She was lit up like the 4th of July, though, with those headlamps coming into the finish.
She's so nervous about running in the dark.
but she did just fine.
Yeah,
So-
she did great.
You know, and Chris being her support crew. I mean, Chris.
So Chris Prado, her husband, he was also on the Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he ran Tampa Bay with us. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just fun to watch our friends grow through this. And speaking of our friends, we've just made so many
We have.
great friends through this podcast.
We really
I mean,
have.
some people we knew them, we talked to them, but then we get them on here on the podcast and we really get to dive into their life and their background. That's one of the most exciting things about what we do.
It is.
I mean, because listen, we do learn deep things about people when we hook up with them and we're running with them, but that doesn't always happen with my friends. It just sometimes that's how I met some of these people.
Yeah.
But at the start finish line, you may not get a very long conversation, or out crewing with someone or working with someone, you might not be able to get into the depths of what and you may not ask questions and find out about their real background. And that's one of the things this podcast will allow us to do. So we find a friend and we're like, we get to talk to them, but then we get to really find things out about them we wouldn't have known otherwise.
That's right.
And it's been so humbling that people are willing to share the deep recesses of their mind with us and their experiences and their failures and their hurts and their addictions and their stories with us. I
mean, we're all. It's a messed up world we live in, right?
Yeah.
And I'm happy to be able to relate to people that have gone through some of the similar things that I've gone through, and how they cope and deal with those things. I mean, we all do it, right? Every day, and hopefully this podcast and being able to listen to some of our episodes, gives a little bit of a gift to them to be able to get away from the real world and things that they have to deal with,
But I do want to give some shout outs because holy cow. So, I talked to Katie Jenkins.
Oh, we love
my
Katie.
God.
she's a pleasant person, isn't she?
She's great.
So I first met her in person during Daytona when I was like kind of at a low. I had to go to the bathroom. She's like, hey, gem of a human.
Yeah, she's great.
She told me
love
that story.
her.
So I met her when Stacy was running out at one Mike Martinez's race last summer. And they were set up right across from us, and I started chatting with them. I'm like, "Hey, you want a WTF sticker?" And we got talking. She's like, "You're that Joe Miller?" You know, kind of along that lines. And she was just super fanning right then. Like
Nice.
she's like, "Oh my gosh, I love your show!" And so she was really excited to get the sticker. And then she told me when she met Shay, she says, "I hope I didn't weird her out or anything."
Oh my gosh, I would. I just want to hang out with her so bad. She's so bad.
Well, you're gonna see her this weekend.
She's so bad.
Yeah, and she's also signed up for Two Prairies too.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be seeing
Yay.
we'll be seeing Katie out there.
Yay.
But yeah, she she's a super fan. There's a couple of them out there. I know she doesn't miss an episode, and the fact that we're even talking about her, she'll probably be excited about that.
Yes.
So
No, I just want to hang out with her. She is incredible.
and I was able to say some of my raunchy dad jokes out there yesterday, and she just loved it.
Oh
So
no.
Oh man.
we're all sitting around having guy talk, and she pulls up into the little guy talk circle, and we're having guy talk. I hope you don't get offended. She's like, "Oh no, I love it."
What is the guy?
No,
who is
ask-
in-
don't
who
ask.
was in this guy
Don't-
talk? No,
oh,
who was in the guy
okay.
talk circle?
Oh, I think it was like,
Those people who finished before
It was
our
Tyler
aid
and
station
Craig.
closed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyler and Craig
and
and Joe.
I think Greg might have still been there too.
Yeah. Joe Fuller.
Joe Fuller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe Fuller with his little mustache.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got the little. He grew it out pretty fast though. I
He
didn't even
did.
know.
He
I didn't
did
even know
grow
he
it out
had
fast,
it.
yeah.
Got a little caterpillar on there.
Hey, I do. Speaking of mustaches,
Speak of
you know who he was growing
the
their
flavor,
mustache?
the flavor saver.
It's Greg Lawson.
Oh yeah,
Greg
It's already
Lawson.
back.
Listen.
Can we just say, Greg Lawson, his mustache.
It has a
I mean,
it has a personality
it's
all
literally
its
like
own.
I'm going to start a Facebook page, Greg Lawson's mustache. That's
Yeah.
what I'm going to do it.
I mean, I have a beard. Dude has a mustache.
Oh, he does.
He has a sexy mustache.
Fantabulous.
Yes, it looks so good on him. He
Super
should
jealous.
never
Never
ever
shave
cut,
it
should
off,
never shave
ever.
it off.
Nope.
But he's going to be my running buddy for Javelina. So we're going to do some matchy costumes, he and I. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Oh man, Javelina's gonna be off the chain.
You know, as-
so I have one costume picked out. There's 3 loops, so I still have 2 more costumes to pick out.
I was sitting as I knew we were going to record this podcast. I was trying to think about, what were like highlight moments or who did I have the most fun interviewing? And I really could not pick one.
You can't.
I can't because every one of them has been individual, unique, and a blast.
Oh
to
my
do.
gosh.
Yeah.
But there were definitely some highlight moments. I mean, I will never forget Melanie's tampon story, her pad story. So
That's a classic.
I
It really is a
mean,
good
who could ever forget Melanie's pad story? I mean, that was probably one of the best stories of the year.
I'll say Tyler's Tyler's story was very serious, but
Yeah.
it was probably one of my favorites as well.
Yeah,
For him to be vulnerable like that and put himself out there.
yeah.
And then if you listen, like he does post nice long race reports.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah. And
At one point, I will steal them from him and post them on our feed.
Yes.
I'm so happy that we had our friend Craig on here the first time and that we've been able to talk about him almost every episode since.
Well, we love Craig.
We love Craig.
We're going to live precariously through Craig. That's
we
what we're
will.
doing.
We will. And, probably one of the most heartfelt stories I think I remember is interviewing Emily Quintanilla.
Yeah. Emily,
know.
that's great.
I the fact that she opened up so much about her addiction and her
Yeah.
recovery and the life changes that she's went through. It's, gosh, there's been so many.
But I do want to say congratulations
Yeah.
to Emily.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
got her
she
100
got
miles
her-
finish.
She just got her 100 miles at
Hell yeah.
Surf.
Man, I tell you what, I knew it was going to be a good
Woof.
event, but the Sombrero Ultra Running Festival, I think
Yeah.
it turned out to be everything we thought it was going to be. I can't wait till next year.
I think I'm going to do it
I
next
think
year.
I might do it next
Yeah,
year
I
too.
think so too. 48
But I-
hour?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Let's fucking go.
yeah,
But I do think, from what I've heard, the terrain was a little difficult.
yeah. I mean,
little-
for
little rocky.
for rocks, I mean, freshly laid gravel.
Yeah.
Grass with divots in it.
Yeah.
Sidewalk. The change was a lot more difficult than I think people thought it was going to be.
expecting. Yeah.
I will say, like, from what I've heard, like when you're running through grass and you come up on those little, like
Tufts.
little tufts
Yeah.
and little divots. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So like the fact that they all dealt with that on a 1.25
I think they shorted it to 1.3.
Oh, 1.3.
a 1.3 mile loop. They had to do that every time. Like,
Yeah, I mean the scenery
kudos
would
to those
probably get
guys.
old, I think, but I think that I still want to do it. I want to do that, and I really just want to eat some chorizo egg burritos. I think that's really what I want.
I didn't
I
hear about the
love
winner.
to
I didn't
crew.
hear about the winner on the chorizo
Yeah,
egg burrito.
they posted who won, but I don't know whom. I don't know who it was. He was a runner.
I mean, I've seen posts on Jordan English, who's also been on the podcast. His run. I've seen.
Sandra Belines. Congratulations.
Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
wow, Sandra.
Like 100 and what was that?
like
100.
if you look
58
her up
miles
on
or something?
Ultra Sign Up, it will blow your mind whole. She actually holds the Transcon for women
Yeah.
from New York to LA.
Wow.
Yeah,
The entire Transcon.
Melanie and Ryan who
Yeah.
had a wonderful race out there.
They had an amazing race. They got their 100 and then
They about died afterwards, so.
Yeah,
according to Instagram.
Yeah, I was
they
like,
had
holy shit.
hypothermia afterwards because of the monsoons and the cold.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because yesterday the cold just like
Kind of just blew through and real
Yeah.
quick. Yeah.
Crazy.
It was cool today. I was surprised. My wife she's like, we're off today's a federal holiday and the sun's shining. She wakes up, she sees the sun shining. She puts on her bathing suit because she's going to go lay out in the sun. I said, do you realize how cold it is out there? She didn't know how cold it was. I said, have you been outside yet? She's
Yeah.
like, but it's supposed to warm up. I said to like 60.
Oof. Did she lay out there?
No.
Oh, okay.
We actually took a nice little, went to have breakfast together and just kind
nice.
of hung out at the house.
Where'd you
all
go?
day. We went to the depot. Breakfast depot.
How was it?
Oh, it was good.
Love Breakfast Depot.
Yeah.
No, breakfast
They
station.
have
Breakfast station or whatever.
Breakfast
Is
station.
it what
Is it the
Depot?
one
Breakfast
with
station?
the Captain Crunch?
Yes.
Yeah,
Toast?
okay.
Yes.
That's the breakfast station.
Yeah.
Yes.
They got 3 of them now, I think.
There's
in
a whole
Ocala.
bunch. No, there's
In
like,
the Ocala, it's like
oh,
one in
yeah.
Denellen, one out on 200,
There's one on
and now they
200.
have one here
Yeah.
at Pearl Britain.
Yep.
Ooh, yes.
That's the one we went to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went to the
Yeah.
Pearl. I've been to the Pearl Britain and the 200 one.
Yeah.
I've been to Denellen a couple times.
Yeah.
So
When we go out and do the blue group runs, we used to go out there and have
Yeah.
breakfast sometimes afterwards.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the
day.
day. So, speaking of group runs, so by the time this podcast comes out, I was talking to Joe Fuller. I keep trying to hammer out a date for him, so we got it.
Because we're going to the.
Burn 2.0. So on March 22nd, I'll be putting out a Facebook event for anyone that's interested. We're going to, WTF with Skunk Ape Events is going to host a group run and course preview for
Oh, no. We're not calling it that.
Well, what do you want to call it?
We're calling it Joe's birthday bash.
Also, my 50th.
Because- yes.
My 50th Black Bloom birthday will be coming
Oh,
up
yeah.
that same day.
Your black balloon birthday.
Yes, that's what they call the 50th.
So you are telling us you will allow black balloons to be strapped to your pack.
Oh, sure, why not? I'll run with black balloons.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, March 22nd, we'll be meeting out at Ross Prairie, and you can run the Berm 2.0.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And if anyone wants to go further, we can either do multiple loops or that, and they can also run out to Pruitt and back.
Do some fun stuff.
Or they can run the berm and go to Pruitt and back, or whatever they want to
yeah.
do. But we're going to be out there for the day, and we'll have a little get together, some food, and
So I'm hoping that I might be running by then.
that would be so great, wouldn't it?
So let's talk about
Yeah,
today.
I went to the doctor today. They took my stitches out. So I showed up, I sat down and, he gets the scissors, it cuts the bandages and stuff off, which was much, much thicker than I actually thought it was going to be. But I took all the bandage off and looked at my foot and I'm like, oh my God, this looks gross. And the doctor comes in and he's like, hey, so he goes, I got to meet a couple of your disciples. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. He's like, over at the OR, I got to talk to one of the nurses over there, and she said you guys helped her get to her first 50K. So I know who you are, but I'm not going to call you out. But so thank you for talking to my doctor about that. But, he's like, it's talking about the pod and stuff like that a little bit. But he's like, he looked at my feet and he goes, do you mind if I take some pictures of your feet? And I'm like, sure.
Oh, Feet Finder
I'm like,
MD.
Okay. He goes, this is probably the best that I've ever seen. He goes, there's like no swelling at all. Like he goes, I don't know what you've been doing, but you've been doing really good at it, and keep it up because there's no swelling. So I'm like, that's great. So I got to graduate from not walking, and
Which he was kind of not walking.
yeah, I mean, I really did a good job all the way up until Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously we had.
Well, you
things
had
that
your
we
little
to do.
cart, and you would
My
even
cart,
roll
yeah.
through the house.
Roll around on the cart, yeah.
But yeah.
But so he took the stitches out, and he goes, I got 1 week of this specialty boot thing that I've been wearing, and then I get to put on tennis shoes.
Ooh. So you will actually be able to walk.
Yes.
Not like the limp little thing that you were
Yep.
doing this weekend.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
So I'll be actually able to walk in about a week, and then I go back and see him in 3 weeks, and so 2 weeks of just regular walking.
Well, it seems to me that you've been a pretty compliant patient.
He
Oh,
has
yeah, I've
been
been
an
so good.
extremely compliant patient.
Yeah.
So during the aid station, so like we have a full ass aid station. We're there from start to finish
Yeah.
at that Burma aid station. We kind of like get everything to the start. We put up canopies, we put up chairs, we put up tables.
Yep.
Kevin is fully helping. We're almost there, and then like his ankle is swelling.
Yeah, it's
to
swelled up really big.
infinity.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So bad. So when Joe brings us some ice, or no, it was Joe Fuller's parents.
Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill?
Yeah. So Joe Fuller's parents bring us ice. So we're like, okay, let's put some ice on your ankle.
Yep.
So
Iced
we
it up.
made sure, like, we brought a anti-gravity chair.
Yeah.
Zero
So you-
gravity.
yeah, zero gravity chair.
I like anti-gravity.
Yeah, I was
Anti-gravity.
floating.
We
You
hate
get in
gravity.
the chair and we just hover.
Like, we're like, fuck gravity. We hate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So we
Kind of
get
like a sex swing.
Oh, hey.
Anti-gravity swing.
you buying?
Why not?
All
I'll buy it if you're trying.
Whoa, what the hell?
Yo. So we were like, okay, Kevin, sit down right now. So like me and Emily, we're making sure we're super running it. Nick is there. We're trying to get
I
it.
was trying really hard not to overdo it.
And we were yelling at him every time he got up.
Yeah.
So anybody who came to the aid station was like, why is this guy sitting down?
That's why.
Because we told him to.
Yeah.
Either that or he's just lazy, you know.
No, I
No,
definitely
we
was not.
had to yell at him quite a bit.
Yeah.
I bet.
And at one point, like his ankle swelled up, and we're like, okay, sit,
Yep.
ice, chill.
Yeah. So anyway, so I should.
Like, even though you were doing stuff, you were still being very cognizant
Yes.
of
Yep.
what was going on.
Of what
with
I
your
was
ankle.
doing. Yeah. What I was doing and how much I was doing of that. So I'm hoping that that's going to help my recovery, here moving forward. But so 3 weeks, I go back and see him. And then we're going to talk about adding in some PT and adding in some more, like some higher impact
So
exercises.
I wonder what physical therapy for that will look like. That'd be interesting.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
Well, I'm glad that you're healing well.
Yeah, me too. He said that I get A++.
You're only
and,
allowed to have one injury per year, by the way. So
Oh, well, so, I did this last year too. I was injured last year.
yeah, because you had a freaking broken shoulder.
And then the year before that, I had IT band injury.
Yeah.
So
So
IT band
I'm-
year 1, shoulder year 2, foot year 3. Fuck. Okay.
So I'm currently on my injury for the year.
Okay. Well, get it out now.
So
I can't. We can't see your face, but you're making some pretty funny faces.
know.
Right
She's
now.
making some big gaspy faces there. Yeah, like
like I'm super emotional about it because I've been running since like 2017, and I think this is like the first time that I've had something that like really impacts my running. So on Friday I went out for my 18-mile run, and at around like 6, maybe 5 or 6, I couldn't do it anymore. My hip was buckling. It was super painful. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to stop when I get to a certain point. And so I did that. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to call it. I'm going to rest for the rest of the day. I'll do Skunk 8 volunteering. Maybe on Saturday on Sunday, I'll go ahead and do my 18-mile. Maybe on Monday, if that happens, I'll do that. So then on Sunday, I went out for my 6-mile run. And within about 3/4 of a mile, my ankle or my hip was buckling again. And so I was like, I can't do this. I cannot run right now. And it's
So
been
what's
a thing.
Dr. Google say?
I have not consulted. Okay, no, I didn't.
Wait a minute.
I did consult
Goddamn
Dr.
minute.
Google.
You know, buckles are supposed to be on your waist, not your hip, right?
I know.
Yeah. just-
Yeah. So I did consult Dr. Google, and it's probably a strength issue. So this morning I texted my coach Brian and I said, hey, here's what I'm dealing with. And like right now I'm 140 days to bad water. And so like I'm telling him, here's what's going on. So now he's kind of given me this week as a rest week with a lot of like hip strengthening exercises.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
So I stopped by Walmart. I bought a resistance band.
I have all kinds of them.
No, but these are like different ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I thought about getting one of those mobility boards. We were talking to Emily and Chris Merling about there.
we were.
And
Is that like a stretcher?
No, it's like a elevation, like an angle board that you can change the angle on
Yeah.
for your ankles.
Yeah,
And
for
it's
doing
supposed to,
doing like sit-ups and things like that.
yeah, it's
on it?
supposed to strengthen
It's
your.
called the
Achilles.
Mobo board.
Yeah,
Huh.
Yeah.
it's supposed to strengthen like your ankles on both sides, in the front and the back, to prevent injuries, but also strengthen it like for trail running and stuff. So.
Huh. Well, I mean, you know, if your hip is hurting, you can always run with me because I'm a hipster too.
So
Oh, look at you
one
guys
of the
hipsters.
things that Brian told me, this sucks. So I like a lot of people know, I have a walking pad that I use at work. So I
Yeah.
have like an under desk treadmill. I put my workstation up, and I usually walk at least like 4 hours a day on my walking pad.
Yeah.
So he told me I can now only walk 30 minutes on my walking pad.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to rest. That's
That's the whole point.
So that's the
That's-
thing. So like now,
Do you need us to give you a definition of rest?
okay. Brian,
Not a
Brian
Shay's
already
definition of
did.
rest. Okay.
So like on my rest day, my Monday, I always get at least 20 to 30,000 steps on my rest day.
Yeah, that's on a rest
Right.
day.
Yeah, this is like a rest
That
day
is
to me.
my rest day.
So we need you to
So-
get like 5,000.
So yes. So like I usually do 3 to 4 hours, maybe more on my walking pad. But I've now been told I need to do less.
How many steps you got today?
Why are you
I just looked. 6,700.
Okay, that's reasonable.
That's a reasonable amount.
That's a reasonable amount of steps. Yeah.
You don't need 40,000 steps on your rest day.
Hey,
Shay.
you know, I mean, ask Brian about cross training. You can go lift some weights with your upper body, or
So
do
that-
some
that's one of
cycling,
the
or
things
or
is
go
like-
get on an elliptical machine somewhere.
Yeah, we're talking about that. Like I have a stationary bike at home. Like I have that.
Bikes at stationary don't know stuff like fun at
He-
all.
No,
Hey,
it's
you
like
know,
an iFit one. It's fun.
Here's the thing, though, right? Like, we all know what we're supposed to do. Like, you know what you need to do to get faster at running.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Shay
Yeah.
knows what she needs to do to strengthen her areas, but none of us really are committing to that. I mean, you're committing to it probably better than the rest of us, but I'm just saying, as a big picture, like runners in general, like we struggle with doing things other than what we're really good at, and that's
Yeah.
running.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so being able to branch out and understand that, hey, this is not working.
That's
for
why
me.
it's hard for me to go do running when I'm
Yeah.
a weightlifter.
Yeah.
Because it's easy for me to go back
Easy.
to the gym.
Yeah. See, I can't. I need to do that. I need to figure out. I actually messaged you today
Yeah.
about some lift and stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause I was trying to do like 8 reps eight sets. Is that right?
Yes.
So I shouldn't do that.
It's probably a little much. It's more.
Little
You
much.
probably need to increase your reps and
Yeah.
and have a little less break in between.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
More reps, less sets.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what he needs.
That's what I need,
Because if
yeah.
you get too many reps and you're just giving yourself way too much rest with a light weight, then you're
Yeah.
not getting
Yeah.
the workout you need. You know, ideally, you start increasing your weight.
That's what I heard. Like every week, you're supposed to increase like 10%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Should be about like when you were doing running, you were increasing your running distance by 10%.
He did not do that, but he should have.
I did not do that at all.
So there he ends up with an injury one year and an
Hey,
injury next
hey,
year.
hey,
and that.
hey. I feel attacked right
So-
now.
So I had like this. I've been dealing with it emotionally now for the last couple days.
We can tell because you're 2 bottles in.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm just like so emotional.
Well, you know,
about it.
this kind of goes back to what we talked about on our very first episode. We talked about our struggles and our journeys and getting from point A to point B and where we were at in our running history and our journey to where we were at, right? Mm-hmm. And it's almost like some of it's come a little bit full circle, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm okay with saying this. And I mentioned it on Facebook in the past week, and it was so nice to get, you know, the support that I've had on my post. People, you know, give me the rah cheers. I needed it. So over the last year, I went from 232 pounds back up to 200 and was it 59 or 69?
Yeah, 269.
269 pounds.
Noise.
So I gained like 40 pounds over the last year. And
What do you think is the contributing factor to that?
well, I the biggest contributing factor is I stopped lifting weights.
You think so? But how does that equate if you're doing more
So
cardio?
for someone that doesn't know about weightlifting,
I mean, I don't.
yeah. So the thing is as you stop lifting weights, your muscles atrophy.
Mm-hmm.
To support more muscle, you need more calories. It actually increases your metabolism. Also, there's that mind-body connection that comes
Yeah.
with it. So I have a strong mind-body connection when it comes to me and weightlifting and maintaining a diet. If
see.
if I get away from weightlifting, I stop concentrating as much on the diet as I need to.
And that's probably something mentally that you did when you were lifting like more.
Yeah, when I was competitive,
professionally or
when I was a competitive lifter, I had to be more tuned into my diet.
Yeah, I could see that.
And
so that's
so-
where you kind of
Because you had to
relying
make
back
weight
onto that.
for
Yeah.
mindset.
whatever weight class you were in.
And in any sport, the way you eat affects the way you
does.
compete. You know, we talk about people needing to eat while they're running because they're doing ultra marathons. Well, when you're growing muscle and you're trying to gain strength, you also have to feed your muscle for
That's
that
right.
too.
Yeah.
And then there's also the cutting down so that you can meet weight. You know, like whenever I competed in powerlifting, I competed in the 220 body class. So I
Yeah.
had to weigh below 220 pounds. And I usually hung out around 212, 215, 216, somewhere in there. And, you know, and so I would get, you know, heavy, like 222, 225 the day before a meet. And then I would just drop weight, you know, for
Yeah.
my weigh in. And then, but you know, I felt the best when I was competing around 215. But the thing is I said again, my body, I'm more in tune to what I'm eating when I'm doing it too.
Sure.
So it's not just muscle atrophy, which it is muscle atrophy too. And I think not lifting also impacted my running because, you know, I started having a lot more hip pain because I wasn't lifting and I was running. And that, because that means those muscles around that hip were getting weak because the running wasn't helping me get the strength that I needed. The weightlifting did.
Yeah.
So around June is when I stopped lifting. I was trying to put on more mileage to, you know, kind of get into Badger and work towards long haul. And that crap wasn't working for me, you know, and I gained weight really quick. So, you know, I mentioned a couple weeks ago that I had started working with a sports nutritionist.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, how's that going?
so I'm down 16 pounds
Let's fucking go.
in the last
Hell yeah,
last
dude.
2.5 weeks.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I will.
No.
Oh shit! How
What I was
dare.
supposed to press was this. I hate it for me.
So I will, you know, my goal is to at least get back down to 230 before I can start ramping back up my mileage again for my next running endeavor.
So are you doing this straight, like no medical aids or anything like that?
Yeah, right
You're
now.
not doing like Ozempic or anything.
Nothing. But I had considered it. So I've actually the dietitian, nutrition. It's just so freaking expensive.
Yeah.
You know, and I know myself that I can do this on my own. It's
can.
it's more of
It's harder.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a mental battle, you know, but I'll get down to about 230 and I'll hit a sticking point. And if I get to that point and I'm 6 months into it, I'm not moving, maybe think about it. But at this point, no, I mean, I don't want to also lose any muscle because that stuff also will,
It's hard. Yeah.
you also, it will take your muscle. So I've done some research about it, you know, but you know, 4 years ago, I was so fat that I was thinking about bariatric surgery.
Right.
You know, so I was 340 pounds
Yeah.
at 5'6". So I'm fat now, but I was a lard ass then. I mean, just
Different guy.
Big old
It's
boy.
a different time in your life.
Have you thought about like the craziest thing about like the bariatric surgery is how much it impacts the way you can.
everything. It impacts everything. I'm
It
not
does.
willing. I'm not willing
like
to.
you could not run while also having bariatric
Yeah,
surgery.
I'm not willing to change my anatomy.
Yeah. Because like I always think about that. I have a couple coworkers who have done that and just the things they have done. So like let's say you go to an aid station. You can't have any Coke. You can't have those liquid calories. You cannot have any carbonated beverages. You need to be very conservative with the amount of food you put in at one time.
Yeah.
I'm sure that people could do it. It would just be very difficult
At
the current
ultra
aid
running,
station setup.
Eating sugar causes sugar dumps.
It does.
Things
Yeah.
like serious gastro distress, things like that. Anyway, it's not something I'm willing to do.
Yeah.
But I did consider it once. I
Yeah.
don't think I didn't consider it, but I know it was more of a willpower issue for me. So, I'm getting back.
But just know this, Joe, that we love you no matter what.
I know
Yep.
this, but I want to, and again, the weight loss is not because I have a issue with body image.
Right.
I'm not worried about my body image at all. I'll go run naked with you guys. I don't care.
Yeah, hell yeah. Coming up soon.
But
5-2, 5-6,
sometime in
5-5.
May. It's the first week in May.
Are we also doing Lake Como?
I don't know.
I thought about it, and going camping.
So
Take the camper?
If they have a place for me to park a camper, but definitely.
So Lake Como is on April 13th. I am down for it 100%.
Yeah.
See what I got on my schedule.
Caliente is on May the 4th.
Yeah.
So I'm 100% down for Lake Como.
Yeah, I'm signed up obviously for Caliente.
Yes.
So
As we all are.
yeah, but again, I'd like to get down below 200 so that I can run and really not have the impact of my weight on my
Yeah.
joints, because I do have hip injury and it hurts whenever I get heavier. And that's one of the biggest problems I've had with my running as of late.
Yeah.
So the strength training is definitely working. I'm able to get in there and do some lifting. I'm starting to put some weight back on the
I
bars.
was going to ask you that. What are you up to now?
Well, I'm not trying to overdo it, but like I did deadlifts with 405 for like 3 sets of 4.
Today?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
So-
hold on. So you did deads at 405
For 3 sets of 4.
times 3 of 4. Okay?
Yeah. So Shay's like, I can do that.
No.
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 I'm just putting it out there. If anybody wants to beat Joe, here it is. I will buy you something from our merch shop.
Craig right now is listening to this and he's gonna try to do.
Craig.
Craig can do it.
Anyway, I'm still strong.
Yeah, of course.
And it's coming back quick. Muscle does have memory.
It does. Yeah, and that's true. That is very true.
So, but I'm not running as much. I probably am. I think I might put like 9 miles in last week.
I was going to ask you. So, like, obviously, you've got a lot of things you're going to work on, like physically for you, like the strength training, additional strength training, and some of the weight cut. Like, when are you really going to look to start the training cycle for running?
Wherever I'm at, probably the end of May, beginning of June.
Yeah,
I'll start increasing my mileage up. Because I think a good 8 to 12 weeks is plenty of time for me, because I have a base.
Of course.
Are you going to utilize a coach?
Probably not. No, not yet.
Do you think end of May? Are you sure it's not like end of April?
Well, the problem is I don't know if I'll be where I need to be with my body weight yet.
Okay.
Again, the whole point of this is to not hurt anymore, because I'm literally long haul hurt for 3 weeks afterwards. My hip, I couldn't hardly
No,
walk.
I hear you right now, because I'm the highest weight I've been for a very long time, and I feel it.
I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight too.
Yeah.
And actually, really, what I need to do is I need to gain muscle mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But you've gained some, though.
I have,
I'm going to say, the Kevin that I run with today is not the Kevin that I ran with 3 years ago.
yeah, that's true.
You do have more muscle mass, and the running has added that to you. So anyway, it's a never-ending battle for me. It's just something that I'm going to be dealing with the rest of my life.
Forever.
you
And
know.
we all have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a goal. Wait, like, it's
Well,
not,
no,
you don't get to a goal.
There's some people out there who don't have to worry about it too much. I live with one of those people.
Yeah.
But even that person I live with has had heavier moments in their
Sure.
No,
of course.
I have also lived with somebody who is like, I've been the same weight since high school, and I will always be the same weight since high school. So I
That's great.
understand that.
Good
I
for,
used to
good
live
for
with
people
that.
who are able to do that. I am not one of those people.
I'm not. No.
No, for sure. But anyway, yeah, it's going really well.
I'm proud of myself that Shay's got a thing of Oreos here in front of me and I haven't eaten them all yet. And there's one sitting here next to me and I have not
I'm
consumed
happy
it.
that
We have the Post Malone Oreos. I got them at Aldi today. They are Posties, swirled salted caramel and shortbread flavored cream.
I'm just happy that I haven't even been tempted to get one.
Yeah.
You know,
Proud of
They
you. Go.
smell really good.
You wanna smell it?
I'm very honestly. I'm
let's not
very
tempt
excited.
fate now.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
excited to bring them to the Painted Horse this weekend.
Yeah.
so
Let's talk about that while we're here.
Yeah,
that by the time this comes out, I guess
It'll be done.
it'll be done
we'll be done.
and over with. Yes. So this coming weekend, the past weekend, we will have the Painted Horse Urban Ultra 25K. So we have a special 25K. It's the same medal, but it's got a little 25K medallion.
These are really nice,
They are.
nice looking medals.
Way
Yeah.
better than last year's medals.
No,
last year's was nice.
They
It
were
was-
handmade.
That is true.
However, these are a little bit.
This has sparkles on it, though.
They're shiny and they have sparkles. Yes.
Yeah.
So the Painted Horse, I still have some extra of the painted ones. However, I like these. I also have the Swan Song, which if you're like, why is this shaped so funny? This is the shape of Lake Hollingsworth.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you've done Lake Hollingsworth, especially if you've done TikTok.
Well, you're about to do Lake Hollingsworth
You
part
will.
of this race.
Yes. So if you're from Lakeland, you will know this course well. I also just today I finally got in my buckles for the
They're
Painter's
pretty.
Revenge.
Yeah, it really is
30K.
So Shay, do we know how many people in the Painter's Revenge completed the Skunk Ape 60K last weekend? Do you know?
So
So how many people are still in
Amanda,
it?
Kelly,
Yeah.
Craig,
Yeah.
Evan,
Yeah. Katie.
Katie.
Katie's doing it.
Yes.
There's a handful.
That
Okay.
might be it. So I'll have to
About a half a dozen.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Okay. That are
So-
going.
But I do want to say I will open it up to anybody who's like, I'm going to do all of these on not race weekend.
Okay.
Because like if it didn't work out for them, especially those doing surf, if they want to go out and do the Skunk Ape 60K
Yeah, just bring you the Strava.
of their own volition,
Yep.
if they want to do the Swan Song, if they wanted the Painted Horse of their own
They
volition,
need to show you it's been completed.
they
Yep.
just got to tell me it's been completed within the span of the time,
What's the time?
8 days.
Oh, okay. So you
8
went
days.
8 days. So if you, as long as they do this in 8 days, are you saying that you have to do the swan and the horse back to back?
No.
Okay, so it's just any time
In the
8 days.
span of the 8
8
days.
days.
Because somebody asked me about it.
Yeah.
They said, I'm not available on Sunday. I said, as long as you do it on a day between, you're fine.
Nice.
So
Well, that's very kind of you.
I will open that up. And it's so cute. I love it.
It is a very
I'm
nice
almost
buckle.
tempted to do it myself so I can have that buckle.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
saying the Painter's
you can have a
Revenge-
buckle without.
No.
No.
No. I will not take that.
Oh.
No, I will not.
It is pretty freaking cute, though. I will say.
Yeah,
I like
so
it.
sparkly.
It is very sparkly.
it is.
I love the sparkles.
So that's fun.
Yep.
So Joe, your big 5-0 is coming up, man.
Oh, good Lord. Yes. 50 in the bank, man.
Yeah,
I know. It's coming up on me quickly.
it is.
I'm okay with it,
Yeah.
I think.
It's awesome.
I don't know if that actually sounds normal.
What do you want? What do you want to do for your birthday other than hang out with us in the woods?
That'd be a perfect,
Nice.
you know. I can't think of any place other than I'd rather be than hanging out with my friends.
Yeah.
So listen, if my friends can come hang out with me and do a little running in the process, then let's get together and do some running.
I love it. See,
Maybe we can
we'll put
find
something
maybe we can
together.
find someone else besides me to flip pancakes this year.
I was gonna say, yeah, we'll figure.
Okay, I will tell you, after Landbridge 5K, I am a master of pancakes. So if you need somebody to make 150 pancakes, I'm your gal.
Yeah, I don't think we'll need that many.
Because Kevin made also 150 pancakes.
I made a lot of pancakes.
I called the staff at Ross Prairie today just to confirm with them. Just basically, it was a, hey, by the way, we're planning on coming that day because we can get the pavilion without having to reserve it or anything. We just need to be there first.
Okay.
So we'll have the pavilion, and he was happy to get the phone calls. I told him last year when we did the Skunk 100 course preview, they wanted to know what in the world was going on in the parking lot, why they had so many people there. And we're like, yeah, we're just having a little get together and some run. They're like, we would like to have known. Well, here you go. Now you know.
Now you know. Well, hey, Bree's back over there now.
Yeah, I'm going to give her a call this week
So
probably
we
too.
actually, maybe for anybody who doesn't know, so Bree Jimenez,
Yeah.
she was a very long time, maybe
Up
the entire time I've been a trail runner since 2017. She has been over the Cross Florida Greenway, and she went to the Ocala,
to Fort King.
Fort King stuff,
like the Parks Department for the city.
Yeah. But now she has come back to Florida DEP.
Yep. And she's taken over the permitting and all the recreational stuff to do with that. And her counterpart, Todd, I was told he is getting ready to retire.
Yeah.
So, she's always been a go-to girl. Matter of fact, when Skunk Ape 100 started coming across social media, she shared it. And so she put it out there. So she's a big supporter of our group and what we do. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to have someone.
I mean, she's a supporter of everything that happens on the Greenway.
Yeah, she's great. She's just a great person.
Whether it's biking, running, whatever.
It's nice to have people like that to work with, especially as a race director and you're putting things together. To have someone that's easy to work with and willing to work with.
And knows who we are, which helps. So
we'll have fun that day. No doubt about it. So
I'm excited for you to spend the day with you and celebrate your birthday, my friend.
Yay, getting old.
There may be a cake involved. I'm just saying.
I don't know what I want to press for this.
Well, not the one that you did last time. My God. It's your fucking soundboard. Just mash the goddamn button.
Just hit them.
That's good.
There you go.
Reverse.
Erase. I never get to make it to 50 because she keeps hitting the erase button.
Hey, I heard something on the internet today. It said if you just pick an age when you felt like you were, that you were doing good in life and when you felt good, and you just tell people that's how old you are, you'll never turn old.
So I'll
My
be
mentally.
Grandmother turned 39 for years.
There you go. See, perfect.
Gosh, I don't know.
What age would you pick, Joe?
I don't know. I had so many great years ahead of. So many behind me. I got a lot of them ahead of me too. But man, I don't know. Because between my well-traveled military time and all of the exciting stuff I did with that, plus the bodybuilding in my 20s and my powerlifting in my 30s and my giant pumpkin and vegetable growing, I've just done so many different things. And
So I recently had to change phones. And in my changing of phones, I came across files. And some of them were of you and your pumpkins. And I was like, these are great.
If I had to pick a year, I really think this last year was a pretty good year for me.
Yeah.
So I appreciate having you all as my friends and family.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's nice to be part of your lives.
Yeah.
So, well, y'all, I'm really appreciative. I'm gonna put all the appreciations out there. Really appreciative you two, and the thought that we would all get together and put this podcast together, and I feel like we've made it a success. I'm looking forward to the next year.
Yeah.
And all the people we get to talk to and meet. If anyone's listening to this and you haven't. And you're interested and you want to come on and share your story, listen, this is, we would love to talk to you.
Or even expanding on that, if you know someone that you would like us to talk to, you leave us a comment. Let us know, hey, this person, I'd really love to hear their story.
If you can bribe Terry Hayes to sit down with us for 8 hours.
She's going to be in Florida for just a couple more weeks.
I know.
Before she heads back to North Carolina.
She's coming out to Two Prairies, though, isn't she?
She put herself on the wait list.
Yeah, I talked to her Saturday because she was running the aid station.
And I told her if she doesn't get in, she's welcome to come hang out with us and want to work at an aid station.
Genuinely, if we can just sit down with her for 12 to 15 hours, I would be happy with that. I love her.
She has the entire history of ultra running in her head.
She does. She's been running ultras.
Since ultras was an ultra.
Yeah. Since ultras were a thing.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She was very fun.
She was volunteering at Cedar Pocket.
Cedar Pocket aid station. Yeah.
Okay, so
So,
I want to go over Skunk Ape again.
okay, let's start at the top.
Okay, so my best thing was ice for the runners.
Yes.
So I had Joe Fuller provided us with little sandwich baggies. So I put ice in sandwich baggies for runners, and they loved it. Joe, what did you provide for runners that they loved?
Ooh, my sense of humor.
Kevin,
My dashing good looks.
your dashing looks. I just want to
I don't know.
provide people with things of if you're running an aid
Well,
station.
if they were on that trail and they saw some flags and they didn't get lost, it's probably because I put them there for them.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good button, Shay. Good job. Proud of you. Hitting the right buttons.
And also, I stayed until the end, and I drove out the gate with the whole entire Fuller family as we were leaving for the night.
Nice.
So, yeah, I was out there start to finish on this one.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So how weird is it from last year to this year? We all ran it last year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and this year, 100% different.
Yeah. Every time you're on that course, it looks different. Speaking of different, I mean, every single time. But you know what? I will say that I think between a couple night runs, a couple day runs, 60K and 30K, I think I've been on that course loop. Besides yesterday, the day before yesterday, out there marking it, I've ran it like 5 times.
I've ran it 6.
Six.
So
Six.
that's how
Okay,
many
I
times
did
I've
a
ran it.
revenge once, and it was fine. I was done. It's fine.
Shay's a one and done.
So I've seen the course
I did
plenty
the
of
course
times.
twice.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
And if you've never done it, go do it because it really is pretty.
It is fun.
It's a fun time.
It's a nice course. It's a great race, and we always have fun.
Yeah.
The night race is coming up soon. I don't know if it's sold out or not, but it's worth
That's in
doing.
what, June or July?
July, I believe it is. No, maybe it is June. I don't know because Joe's got a wedding coming up in
He
July.
does.
Yeah.
Shay and I are heading to Badwater.
Heck yeah. So July's going to be busy for us.
It sure is.
But yeah, it's the night race is coming up. Same course. You just start in the
That
evening.
is on the 19th of July.
of
July
July.
19th. There you
Oh, that's right before the Fuller wedding.
Yeah. Joe's birthday's right there, too.
Yeah. So
The other Joe.
yeah. So we're going to have we'll have another party in the woods out there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I will
Yes.
be there for sure.
And the next Skunk Ape race, obviously coming up, is the Skunk Ape 100 and the 50
Yes.
miler.
Yeah. We're all.
Oh my gosh.
And we still-
Pruitt, I will say, I'm going to call it now. Pruitt Aid Station will be off the hook.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it,
That is the Where's the
still
Finish
have
aid station.
we still have a discount code
Yeah.
for 20% off of that race using the discount code WTF.
Yeah.
So if anyone's interested in running it, you should get signed up. It's beautiful. We love it. It's our favorite trails.
All
Well,
right. So
yeah.
let's talk about what's next.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think the only thing I've got on my calendar right now as far as running myself is the Badger 100. Of course, I'm spending all this time right now to kind of get myself in shape for
Yeah.
that. As far as races go, I've got lots of stuff coming up. We got the Painted Horse and the Swan Song coming up. I'll be working, and then that next weekend. What else? There's another race, something going on. I think it is right after that. And almost every weekend there's something.
Yeah.
coming
Pretty
up.
much every weekend.
I've got with Lacucci Marathon. It'll be coming up. I've got that's going to be over here.
So 3-1 is a long play. So I'm
Yeah,
volunteering
long
for
play. I've volunteered at long play the last 2 or 3 years. So I've been out there. Let's see what else we got. I've got my friend John Bowman.
Yeah, John. Yeah.
He's tackling the Across Florida 200
Oh, it's going
again.
out again. Okay.
That's his
Yo.
plan. So I'll probably be out there with him. Also, the end of March, helping him with
Nice.
that. We've got a few friends that are starting the Across Florida 200 Thursday morning. So probably try to get some time out there with them in between doing that and being out there on the Painted Horse course. So yeah, I mean, there's something every weekend to running related. Plenty of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I got right now, obviously, is just getting back into running.
Yeah.
You got a naked run.
Yeah.
I'm signed up for that and the beer marathon. So those, I got to start drinking soon because I got to. I got to prepare a little bit.
Well, okay, so wait, what is the priority versus running versus drinking?
Oh, those are
What
parallel.
comes first?
Those are parallel.
Parallel.
Those are parallel.
So you're gonna have a beer and then go do your
No, I'll probably run first and then drink.
really.
as a reward.
That's the or
Yeah. What?
run,
What?
drink, run back.
I mean, we could do that too.
Yeah.
You're going with me, so it's just whatever you want to do.
Oh no!
But yeah, the naked run, obviously, and then the beer marathon. And then, I haven't signed up yet, but I don't want to sign up for anything until I'm actually physically running again, just to make sure that I can actually do it. But Miami 50-50.
Yeah.
So we've talked about that.
Gosh, I've wanted to do that for so many years.
There's-
So if we can make that happen,
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a perfect run for Badwater.
it would.
There's
Yep.
there's a lot of great races coming up, and I if I'm not running them, I want to be at them.
Yep.
So,
Right.
all right, well, y'all.
So for me, obviously, I'm so few days to Badwater. At least it feels like
140 is a lot of days.
It doesn't feel like a lot when I have struggled with running.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I will get myself together. But
Starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow.
Oh, she got that button right.
Yeah, she gets her own buttons
Yeah,
right. She knows how
Will
to
I not do like, I gotta get myself together.
she knows how to push her buttons.
That's right.
But I am so excited to see people do the painted horse
Yes.
and the painted swan or the swan song because I ran that a couple weeks ago. It was great, horrific, beautiful,
Yeah.
which is exactly how you want an urban run to go. So I can't wait to lead people through this race. And I'm so hype. I can't wait to give people the medals, the buckle, everything like that. I'm beyond.
Well, you have your heart in these two races.
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
So
Like
Yeah.
they're my thing. Like
Yeah.
I love the urban stuff.
yeah.
And
More to come on that for sure.
more to come on that.
We'll talk all about it here in the next
and I
pod.
can't wait to get people who have done all three. We're going to get them on here and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So make sure to follow us on Where's the Finish Podcast.com, on Facebook, on Instagram, Where's the Finish Podcast.
Or on, pick up a seashell.
Pick up a seashell and put your ear to the seashell.
Yep. And let's go.